6 simple exercises to lose thigh fat fast. You've likely been going along for years wondering extra approximately your waistline than your thighs, after which, thigh hole has become an issue. For some purpose it does now not cool anymore in case your thighs touch while status upright, even though they're obviously shaped to make this quite common. Properly, we're not going to encourage you to obsess approximately a thigh gap, but your thighs do a critical process, and for this reason, it's fantastic to have them toned and sturdy. When you're told to lift along with your legs, your thighs undergo the brunt of the attempt. Whilst you scoop up a child or climb stairs, even whilst you're just walking, your thighs are difficult at work. Losing some thigh fats and building the one's muscular tissues could make regular tasks tons less complicated. As a bonus, you may find that you match your pants more comfortably. And yes, you can even develop a thigh gap. Just don't put that at the top of your goals listing. Right here are 6 easy exercises that assist you to lose thigh fat speedy. 1. Plyometric squat. Plyometric sporting activities are those that have some element of leaping in them, which manifestly engages the thighs. Squats are basically the maximum centered thigh exercising you may do. Plyometric squats, consequently, are one of the very excellent moves to incorporate into a plan to lessen fat. A way to do it: to begin, stand with toes about shoulder width aside. Squat down till your knees are at a 90 diploma attitude. Then soar up from this function and land nevertheless in a squat. Use all the electricity that you can muster out of your legs and butt to power the soar. Try and come down as lightly as you could with your knees nevertheless bent. Don't land to your FT, however, maintain your weight over your heels. If this pass hurts your knees, reduce the attitude of the squat till you're relaxed. Paintings up to a few sets of 8 reps. 2. Squat with ball. Here is some other model of a squat that makes use of an exercise ball. It goals your thighs and, as a bonus, massages your back. The way to do it: press your exercise ball in opposition to a clean, flat wall and position the ball into the curve of your decreased lower back. Plant toes shoulder width aside. Lightly bend your knees and squat down about 5 to 10 inches, relying on your comfort. Maintain hips squared and shoulders stage. Maintain for 3 seconds and go back to the beginning roll. For beginners, start with 5 reps and intention to work your way as much as 12. Relaxation for at least 30 seconds among units. 3. Single leg circle. That is a deceptively simple pass that yields massive effects inside the thigh slimming game. It engages your core as well as your thighs and calls for no gadget, just enough room to lie down. How to do it: lie down on your back with palms resting without problems through your aspects and palms dealing with down. Elevate your right leg towards the ceiling, toes pointed, and legs circled barely outward. Slowly hint a clockwise circle at the ceiling along with your right leg, being cautious to hold your hips still and at the floor. Repeat the circle 5 instances shifting clockwise, then pause and do 5 circles in a counterclockwise path. Transfer legs and repeat. Purpose for 5 sets on every leg. 4. Sun salutation. If you're no longer up for an excessive impact exercising but still need to work out your thighs, take a cue from yoga. The solar salutation is a chain of moves that every depend on your thighs for stability. The circulate may be made greater challenging as you improve. How to do it: stand immediately with FT together and palms striking at your aspects. Distribute your weight flippantly throughout the soles of your toes. Raise your hands out and up till they are over your head, raising your chin barely on the identical time. Whilst your fingers are instantly up with arms facing inward, obtain mountain pose by way of stretching closer to the ceiling with your fingertips. Then bring your palms all the way down to your sides in a wide arc and bend ahead until your fingertips, or fingers if you are that bendy, touch the floor, one on every side of your toes. From this function, slowly increase your torso to waist peak together with your back flat. Convey your eyes up to gaze ahead, retaining your head aligned together with your spine and your stomach button tucked in. The next flow has you bend your knees and location arms flat at the mat in front of you, approximately shoulder width apart. Walk each foot backward and plant them hip width aside as you raise your hips and settle into the downward facing dog position. Stretch your tailbone towards the ceiling and hold, breathing deeply. Reverse the actions by means of going lower back into the flat again pose, then a head bend, and subsequently sweeping your palms again above your head into mountain pose. 5. Plie. How about a pleasant ballet circulate to tighten up the backs of your thighs? Ballet is an extremely difficult form of dance, however you don't ought to take training to reap the blessings of the actions. The plie is honestly some other shape of the squat. How to do it? For this flow, stand together with your FT barely wider than shoulder width and factor your feet out. Carry your arms out immediately in the front of your body at shoulder top and slowly decrease right into a squat. Your knees will bow outward, however should no longer expand over your toes. Slowly go back to starting function and repeat. Hold your glutes tight, your tailbone tucked, and your back straight. The move may be made more challenging by doing a gentle bounce or pulse at the lowest of the squat earlier than returning to the starter roll. Attempt for 1 minute of continuous squats, then relaxation and repeat if you have it in you. 6. Toe squat with overhead reach. This workout extends the primary yoga pass referred to as Utkatasana, or chair pose. It creates tension in the thighs via asking you to press your knees tightly together whilst you each squat and raise on the equal time. Burdened. We'll smash it down, however, this one could take a few practices. The way to do it: first, stand together with your knees and ankles pressed together and palms by means of your side. Pass into a chair pose by bending your knees and dropping your backside into a half squat as your fingers sweep up over your head, palms dealing with inward. Next, amplify the move with the aid of growing up onto the balls of your toes, still inside the half squat roll with arms up. Keep your lower legs regular as you maintain for more than 1 second and then ease backpedal to flat feet. This is a precision flow that should be executed slowly and with manipulate. Take some time to remain constant as you carry onto the balls of your FT and then lower your heels back to the floor. Try to do 8-12 reps in line with a consultation. Consider that those sports are first-rate for toning and strengthening your thighs, but correct old cardio interest also goes an extended way in the direction of decreasing fat stored throughout your frame. You may additionally want to consider calorie discount. You don't necessarily need to alternate what you devour, simply ensure you're taking in lower energy than you burn. With basic weight reduction techniques coupled with those tremendous thigh-blasting sports, you will soon be proud no longer best of the way your thighs look, but also what they can do.